we have 3 sets of exercises. Each set is progressively more difficult. We'll use different tools and different body positions to work the abdominals in 3 different ways. Very similar exercises, working similar muscle groups, but advancing in intensity. So if you have a Swiss ball, use it. If you don't, that's okay. If you want to add weights and a kettlebell or some form of resistance, please do. It's not necessary, but if you have it handy, you can decide. First set is going to be your basic movements. Everything is on the floor. There's no resistance. I will show you different levels. So we're going to start, each exercise is 25 reps to give this first set 100 reps. First one is bicycles. So Trish will show a bicycle movement. We'll just show this real quick. As you can see, we're working obliques. The fact that her legs and upper body are off the floor is going to work her rectus abdominis. She's taking opposite arm to opposite elbow, squeezing in the middle. And counting each rep is one side to one side. So here's 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, and so on, up to 25. The exhale is on your contraction, and that's true for every ab exercise you do. So you're going to exhale in the middle. And you can see that work getting done in there. Some things you don't want to do is really pull on your neck when you're twisting. Trish, if you would show how not to do it. Don't do that. Don't clank your elbows. Don't whip your head back and forth. It is controlled and slow and easy. All right, that's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2 is going to be a side lying crunch. So she's going to roll to her side. Legs are going to be at about 90-degree angle, maybe a little bit more. You're going to stack those knees on top of each other, stack your ankles on top of each other, stack your hips on top of each other. Upper body, according to your flexibility, is going to lay flat. And from there, she's going to lift that chest up to the floor. We are isolating the oblique. The effort is to get that rib cage to your hip bone and squeeze. Make this area smaller. There you go. Lifting, breathing on the contraction. Good breath. Lifting, 25 on this side. What you don't want to feel is any pinch in your lat. That means that you're pulling your head up and you're not focusing on the abdominals. We're not working the lat muscle, we are working the oblique. So lift using the oblique muscle right here. Squeezing and relaxing. Squeezing and relaxing. And the best thing is to not let that head lay all the way back down to the floor. Keep that slight tension in that abdominal muscle so it works the entire time. Feeling that, Trish? Okay. All right, so we've got 25 on that side. We'll flip over and do 25 on the other side. Same thing. So I don't need to show you that, but go ahead and do a couple so you're balanced. And if you can't do 25, don't sweat it. Beautiful, you can see that the pinkness coming in, that means blood flow is going to the muscles. They're being fed with oxygen and blood, which is going to lead to growth. All right, Trish, let's go to the third exercise. That's going to be your double crunch, which is a reverse crunch, and upper crunch. This is going to work the full range of motion on the rectus abdominis. We talked about that in the instructional video. So the most important thing to remember on this one is that there's not momentum involved. This is your abdominals lifting your lower body, and your abdominals lifting your upper body. You want to heel that.
Take your legs down. Just here.
Yep. So what she's saying is to bring those legs down. The farther you can bring those legs towards the floor. You don't want to tap them on the floor. You don't want to bang them on the floor or use momentum to lift them up. Here's an upgrade. So I said there would be some upgrades. The farther you extend your levers, whether it's your legs or your arms. So Trish, go ahead and show an extension. The longer the levers, the more intense. You can see the abdominals strain under that additional load. And then finally would be straight legs of everything. It's pulling up into nice tight. You can see that added resistance on her abdominals. Beautiful. Exhale on the contraction. All right, so 25, you choose your level. And last for set 1 is going to be the boxer twist, mason twist, waist rotation, however you want to call it. Some of you guys are confused. This would be where you could add a weight if you wanted to. You don't need to. Maybe some more room. So level 1 will be sitting with your feet on the floor. You choose how far you go back according to what your back is able. And you're rotating that waist, keeping that weight as close to your belly button, as close to your body as you can. The farther out you get, the more you're taking out of your abs and bringing it to your shoulders and chest. Next level up would be to bring those feet off the floor. Obviously you can see much more challenging. 25 would be 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, all the way up to 25. It's a burner. This is going to tighten that whole inner girdle, rotation of the obliques and rectus abdominis as it holds the legs up. All right, very good. Trish, looks good. All right, so that's set 1. If that is your level and that's the most that you can do, as far as intensity, repeat set 1 3 times. Get your 300 reps, do what you can, finish it 3 times, and that's your 300 for the day. Otherwise, we're going to go to set 2 now.